Vancouver's bike share could be a lot better.
This is Moby's network. 260 stations with 2,600 bikes. Pretty good for getting around downtown Vancouver, but not much more beyond that. Compare that to Bikeshare Toronto. Over 1,000 stations with over 10,000 bikes that basically cover the entire city. Or Montreal's Bixie. Over 1,000 stations with over 12,000 bikes with a surface area that goes into neighboring towns like Laval and Longueuil.
And size matters here. Having more bikes and more docks with a larger service area makes a bike share system way more useful. It's why Toronto's bike share continues to shatter ridership records every year. So why is Vancouver's bike share so much smaller? Well, a lot of it has to do with this, their contract with the city.
These services might look very similar on the surface, but their contracts tell a very different story. Montreal's Bixie system is operated by Bixie Montreal, a non-profit organization. It has a contract with the City of Montreal where 14% of its operating costs are covered by the local government, with the rest covered through advertising and user fees. But get this, 100% of its equipment costs are paid for by the local government, not by Bixie. That means anytime Bixie needs new bikes or new docks, it's the government who foots the bill. Bikeshare Toronto has a similar contract as well. It's owned by the Toronto Parking Authority, which subsidizes 20% of its operating costs, and 100% of new bikes and docks are paid for by the City of Toronto. But let's take a look at Moby. Moby is funded 100% from user fees and sponsorship with no subsidies. Every new bike and every new dock needs to be paid for by your membership fee. And Rogers. But that isn't all. Moby's contract requires it to pay money to the government for using the city's street space for its docks, about $400,000 a year. On top of that, Moby is required to have an equity program which offers a deeply discounted annual pass to low-income residents and seniors across the city. That in itself isn't a bad thing, but it costs Moby about another $500,000 a year.
That's part of the reason why Moby's network looks like this and Bixie's network looks like this.
Cities like Montreal and Toronto have contracts to subsidize and improve their bike share systems, while cities like Vancouver have contracts to collect fees from their bike share, which leaves them with very little money left over to actually grow their service.
There is a lot more to this story, and I made an 18-minute long video with Hub Cycling to better understand why cities are so divided on bike shares. But in my opinion, it all boils down to a central question. Should we treat bike share like a public good, or should we treat it like a private service? I don't know about you, but I think the proof is in the pedaling.